Okay, so Mac M just asked me a question, and it was in regards to SOXL. Wanted to know about a swing long. And so I wrote back, I said, dead cat bounce or a change in direction. So that's what twigged me to make this video. I mean, excuse me, the SPY double topped pretty much in here. I mean, close to double topping. Obviously, the big long bull market, COVID stimulus ran out. They were talking about getting stimulus back in. No, no, no resolution on it, and so the markets came off. And we've come from 355 down to 325. We'll call, so 30 points. 30 points on 355 is about 8%. No, 9%, sorry. Yeah, 8%, 8.5. Pullback. So that's, it's less than 10%, which would be a correction. So from that point of view, it's not unusual to get this kind of correction. But the point is, now it's bouncing. It's up 2% today, 1.9%. So the question is this just a dead cat bounce, or is it a change in direction? We don't know, and we won't know. It needs to hold this 32.72 level and maybe consolidate before it heads back up, maybe now after the election. If it fails here and rolls over, then it was just a pause, and first wave down, one, wave two, and then you'd start the next wave down. Or maybe this is a wave 1, 2, this is wave 3, which would take us way down. Probably not the case. This is probably the wave 1. No, that's been negated now. So we get this huge sell-off, 3% drop, and a 2% rebound. Now that's a good rebound. So the question was, I just wanted to point out the SPY. Let's have a quick look at the NDX. NDX, same thing. A 2.8% recovery after that big sell-off. But it just remains in this downtrending channel, right? So as much as we all want to be bulls and watch the market go, there's nothing in here to indicate that we've changed directions. So the question was on SOXL here. I mean, the thing about this, and the SMH is the same thing. This is the ETF for semiconductors. This had a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 days. It was down 11 to 12 days from 324 to 243, $80. 40%, 80 on 330 is 40% move. No, $40 on 3,300, sorry. It's a 4% move to the downside. And but you can see that it has bounced a bit here, so it's up 10.5% today. Well, yeah, for sure. It's because it had a huge drop. 11 to 12 days, you're bound to get a pop back the other way, but it is below the 50, and the 20 is rolling over, and the 50, it's below it. Well, it's come back up through it, but it did drop through it quite sharply. So the point is, this doesn't show a change in direction yet. This is just a dead cat bounce. We won't know if it's a change in direction until it trades sideways in here for a bit, and maybe it needs to hold support here at the 240. 240. I mean, it's a big drop, but it's too early to tell if it's a change in direction or not.